Congratulations, John Millman. I think I can tell by your reaction at the end of the match, you were pretty impressed with the level of Millmania at Melbourne Arena tonight.
Yeah, look, it's the beauty of playing a home slam. These guys have supported me for many, many years now, and I'm just glad I can give them something to cheer about.
They certainly love you, John. Now, you're not just loved by the fans here, you're universally loved on the tour. You cannot find anyone that will say a bad word about John Millman. As well as that, you can win in straight sets, you cleaned up the court, found someone's lost hat. Is there anything you can't do?
Oh, look, there's no doubt about it. I get a bit stressed out there. You know, it's high pressure out there, and you know, I'm just lucky to be able to play here. You know, once upon a time it was a pipe dream to be playing Grand Slam tennis, and for it to become a reality is pretty special. So you got to appreciate the good times, and this is definitely one of them.
John, you talk about the pressure moments. It was a bit strange at the end where we had the raindrops come in, you have to wait for the roof to close. What's going through your mind at that time?
Yeah, not just that, but you know, Hubert didn't give up there. You know, I was up a double break, and I was a bit disappointed that I didn't capitalise in that service game, and that probably put a bit of unwanted stress and probably aged me a couple of years. So look, it was tough towards the end there. And I know how much of a quality player he is. You know, at the start of the year, you know, Hubert's beaten Domi team, Diego Schwartzman, Borna Koric, made semis in Auckland. So, you know, I knew it was going to be a tough match. It was really tricky to begin with the elements. The wind was playing havoc, and it wasn't the prettiest match, I don't think. But I'm glad you guys stuck around and saw it out.
We definitely enjoyed it. Now, you don't just have the crowd's support, also the other Australian players, you're so tight with them. Obviously, Alex de Minaur is in here, Leighton Hewitt's here watching you today. Just what does it mean to have that support? Yeah,
look, and Rochi was in the box too, and Jamin Krabs. So Tommy, the S&C, look, there's a big team. Tennis is such an individual sport. You know, when you're out here, you're kind of battling by yourself, but behind the scenes, there's so many people. My fantastic support here, girlfriend, you know, all the boys who come from Brisbane to come and watch me. It's very special, and you know, I'm just glad I can you know, give them something to be happy for, because you know, they've supported me through the bad times, and it makes you know, these good times a little more special.
Have you looked at the draw, John? Have you seen who you could potentially face next?
Apparently it's Roger, because I got told in a press conference.
It might be Roger. He has to get through his second round, but yes. But this is good news, right? Because you've already beaten him at a Grand Slam at the US Open. This is good news.
Oh, look, there's Fee. I'm going to definitely be the underdog. You know, it's no doubt about it. Yeah, look, the stars aligned one night for me at Flushing Meadows, but Roger's just you know, one of the greatest ever. He's a class act, and there's no doubt I'm going to have to you know, bring my A game, improve upon this performance. I've got a bit of dubs action tomorrow, so big Kwani, my Korean doubles partner, we'll have a bit of fun out there, and hopefully I can rest up and get ready for a possible encounter with Roger.
Well, one thing is for certain, you'll have the crowd on your side, and Roger's never had to deal with Millmania in Australia, so I am confident the crowd will bring it for you.
Yeah, look, whenever you play Roger, you normally you don't normally have the crowd support, so there's a lot of corporates that sit at Rod Laver. I'm one for the people. I might ask Craig if we can schedule it out here on Melbourne Arena, but...
John Millman, that sounds very good to us, regardless of who you face. Best of luck in the third round. We can't wait to watch you.
Thank you, appreciate it. Thank you.
Well, he's such a likeable player, isn't he, John Millman?